Hey everyone, welcome to Fitness on the Go with Kirsten Hallett, bringing you your weekly workout. This week's workout is going to be rounds. So you're actually going to do 4 rounds of your exercises of 3 stations, 3 exercises in each station. You're going to rotate through those 3 exercises 4 times, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Again, there's several apps that you can put on your phone to time you, and it will give you a little chime so you know when to start and when to stop. I highly recommend using those. It makes it much more easy for you to keep track instead of constantly looking at your watch. So hook something up to your iPhone or whatever phone you have. All right, so let's get started. We don't have much equipment today. We have a skateboard. Again, I actually went through the neighborhood. I said, okay, who's got some extra skateboards for me? These are a great tool. I absolutely love to use skateboards. We're going to use a light, moderate, and a challenging weight. So hopefully you've gotten to the store and gotten all those. You're also going to use an exercise band. This one is a cloth one. And I picked this one up at TJ Maxx. I think it was $8. And we're also going to use a medicine ball, but one that's not going to bounce back to you. So when you drop it, it stays on the ground. So we're actually going to slam with them today. And it's going to force you to get down in that low lunge or squat position to pick the ball back up. Get you to use the muscles a little bit more. All right, so again, on your own, press pause, do a little bit of a warm-up, open up your hips in a warm-up, do some jumping jacks, some burpees just to get that blood pumping. Our first exercise is going to incorporate a little bit of yoga in a downward dog position. So you're actually going to go from the downward dog into a push-up. It is extremely challenging and probably the hardest exercise you'll do today. So don't feel like, oh my God, I can't do this. I'll show you modifications. Feet are wider than shoulder width. Bottom is actually going to be in the air. And look what I'm going to do. I'm going to push my head through my shoulders. And now my feet and my hands are going to stay in this position the whole entire time. I'm going to scoop my body as low to the ground as I possibly can go, skimming my nose along. Once I hit this plank, I'm going to push straight up. Again, working all those tiny muscles in your shoulders. You're really going to feel this tomorrow morning. So again, heels down, pressing them towards the ground, head through my shoulders. I'm going to go as low as my body will allow me, and then I'm going to push up, okay? Now, once you get to that plank part, it's really hard to push up into the push-up position. So at the last second, you can drop your knees for the push-up piece. Watch. Okay, so dipping down low, I'm going to drop my knees down, and then I'm going to push up, okay? You can do the whole series on the knees as well. Pushing my head back through my shoulders, go low, 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 and then push up. Okay, so those are all ways to make this one a little bit easier. Like I said, the downward dog position into the push-up is the hardest one you're going to do today. All right, station number 2 is going to involve some balance. I was telling my people in class, this is the exercise you want to do when you slip on the ice. Hopefully you won't get hurt if you get those hips nice and strong. You can do this with or without a weight, okay? You can start up, and I'm going to show you a side view, up on one foot, okay? So my right knee, my stabilizing knee is just slightly bent. And I'm going to bring my knee up as high as it will go, and then I'm going to push that heel back through, and with my upper body, pushing my arms, push, 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 all the way parallel, and my head comes through my arms, and then slowly come back up. You want to do this exercise really slow, very controlled. In 45 seconds, you're probably only going to get 4 or 5 repetitions out of it. And you can see I'm really struggling to keep this stabilizing leg so I don't fall over. So we have 4 rounds of those. We'll go right, then the left, right, and then the left. And you will find one leg is definitely stronger than the other. If you need to modify this position, take out the knee part. Just focus on, look what I'm going to do. I'm still going to use my upper body. And I'm just going to put my toe on the ground for a little bit more support, but my upper body is going to be still parallel to the floor. So that's how you can modify that piece. Again, if you, I highly recommend you use a weight. This will change the whole dynamics of your exercise. And you'll see, even I have a 6-pound weight, which is probably a little too heavy, but hopefully I can hold it, and it's so much harder. I'm feeling it more in my lower back because I'm fighting to keep that plank position on the one leg. All right, exercise number 3, you're going to do a sumo squat with an overhead tricep press. Again, you're going to grab something a little bit heavier now. I only have my 6-pound weights, but grab a 10 or a 12, whatever you're comfortable with. I had some people in class grabbing 20, 25-pound weights, okay? If you don't have one 25 or 20, grab 2 10s in each hand and use 2 weights at a time. You could do that. Or you can use just the one weight, holding it parallel. You're going to bring those feet wider than shoulder width, and the movement is going to be straight down and up. So this is the sumo squat position. My shoulders are going to stay over my hips, and I'm really not going to lean forward into this position, okay? I'm going to stay nice and tall, get a focal point straight ahead. Now for the tricep piece, elbows are close to my head, and I'm going to drop that weight down behind as I squat behind my neck, and then pushing back up. Be really careful with your neck in this position. A lot of times people have a tendency to drop their chin down. Keep your head up. Get that focal point straight ahead. Go down as far as your hips will allow you. Okay, a lot of people don't have that hip flexibility, and maybe this is as far as you can go. What I want you to avoid is then leaning forward. Okay, shoulders over the hips. Let's try that again. It's coming down behind the head and up. Here's a side view. Down behind, elbows close to the head, and then up. 45 seconds. So those are your 3 exercises for this first station. Again, you'll repeat that 3 more times for a total of 4 rounds. Once you've completed that station, we move on to number 2. The nice part about today's workout is there's only 9 exercises to remember. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we're doing a walkout plank to a squat, walk back in. There's actually 4 pieces to this exercise, so a little bit harder to remember. But again, you got the video, you can always hit rewind and watch it again. All right, so we're walking out, our legs are just slightly bent. We're gonna come straight out into the plank position, and I'm gonna jump my feet towards the outside of my hands. All right, and I'm gonna get that power squat up, put my hands back down, pop out, and walk back in. Look at that. I'm in the same place as I started. So you know you've done it right when you've ended up right back where you started. Walk it on out, plank position, jump your feet in, jump up to the power squat, hands down, pop it back out, walk it back in. All right, how can I make this easier, you ask? Bend the knees a little bit more. Coming out, walk your feet in. Just stand without jumping. Put my hands back down, inside my feet. Walk my feet out, bend my knees, walk in. Totally so much easier that way. All right, so that's your modification. Now, elevated one-leg bridge to a pullover. This is where you want to grab a step stool. I have my skateboard here today, so I'm just going to use that. But in class, I use step stools, all right? So you just want something a little bit more elevated. I'm actually going to position it right up against the wall so it doesn't move as much. And I'm going to grab, again, just like the tricep overhead, 1 weight or 2. You can load up a little bit more on something like this, whereas the tricep extension only had really the triceps working. This one, you have your whole back, that whole upper back right into the latissimus dorsi, which are the muscles along the side, working as well. So we're doing 1 leg. So I'm going to get really close to the skateboard. I'm going to push my right heel into it, and I'm going to push up into the bridge. Weights are going to be over. My elbows are going to be slightly bent. I'm going to tap behind me all the way to the floor, and then I'm going to drop my hips down, okay? Pushing up through the heel, tapping overhead on the ground, dropping my hips down. Really focus on pulling through the scapula, those shoulder blades, pulling through there. Pushing up through my heel, dropping my hips down. Okay? Again, center on the right leg. You can always pull this part out and do 2 feet. All right? So I'm just going to do 2 feet when I do this now. Pushing up to the bridge, and then hips down. Much easier. But try for the 1 leg. You'll feel that more in your hamstrings if you do the 1 leg. And the last exercise is we're going to scissor with the chest press with the band. Now, I don't have an anchor point out here in my little porch, but you can anchor this anywhere. For example, obviously I don't want to use this because it's going to move. But you want a low anchor point. You can use a table, a coffee table, anything like that. Okay? You're going to turn your weight or turn your body around and hold the bands. I'm going to show you what it looks like without the actual resistance with the bands. All right, we're going to pretend that that's anchored back there. I'm going to scissor my feet, and at the same time, I'm going to push into a chest press. Okay? Obviously, this is going to be the cardio part. 45 seconds doing this can get tiring, so So what you can do is take it down a notch and push. Again, remember you want this anchored somewhere so you have lots of resistance on there. Okay? You can also do it if you don't have a band. Grab something light, 2 weights, and look, still scissoring, and I can use a lighter weight. Gonna get my heart rate up, same thing. Remember your modification, step and touch, step and touch. That is your station 2. Again, 3 exercises, repeat it 4 times. Last station, this is the reason why I can't walk today, because I used the skateboard. Feeling this right in my glutes after this exercise. So with the skateboard, just remember you want that foot in the center of the board and not to the front where it's going to pop up. So my right leg is going to be stable. My left foot is going to be in the center of that skateboard. And I'm going to position my hands on what's called a hammer curl. You have your traditional curl where your palms are coming up towards you. I'm going to turn my palms towards my thighs and get what's called a hammer curl. All right? Still working the biceps, just activating it a little differently. So I'm going to slide that back into the lunge as far down as I can go, dropping that left knee. And as I come up, I'm going to curl the weights. So because I have that movement in the skateboard, all my weight is pushing over to that right glute. I'm really going to feel it in the glutes, okay? If you don't have a skateboard, you just can't find one in the hood. You can do the same exercise without the skateboard, dropping that knee all the way down, curling as you're coming up. Again, the palms are facing towards your outer thighs, so palms facing in, and curling up and down. And again, you want to stay on that one side for 45 seconds, so you're really going to feel that. Alrighty, exercise number 2. Again, this is where you also want a low step stool or a low bench, something small. I oftentimes just use my treadmill when I'm doing something like this. So my right leg is going to stay, is not going to move. My left leg is going to be moving. So I'm going to tap my left foot up, and then I'm going to come down into a squat. Tap and squat. Now, of course, Kirsten never gives an exercise this easy. So what you're going to do is add a hop. Hop, touch, and squat. So you're getting that heart rate up, adding that plyometric move where you're jumping and it's more of an explosion than just a tap. So again, tap, squat, higher intensity, higher level, adding that plyometric move where you're getting all feet off the ground and that high impact movement. And the last one, the medicine ball rainbow lunge slam. Again, I don't know if you're going to find any more medicine balls at TJ Maxx, because I bought them all from all the stores. I went store to store and found them because they were so cheap. This is a heavier ball, and again, it does not return to you, meaning it doesn't bounce back up. If you don't have a medicine ball, we've talked about this before, you can use a soccer ball, you can use a basketball, anything that you can use to slam. All the girls in my class love slams because who doesn't want to get a little frustration out? And this is a great way to do that. All right, so the movement, I'm going to show you without the medicine ball first. You're going to take the arms up overhead for the rainbow and then slam down in the lunge. So my knee is all the way grazing the floor and I'm slamming in front of me. Coming up, turning, half turn, slam all the way down. All right? With the ball, everything's going to shake now out here. The whole porch, we're going to slam it up and down. So again, I have to pick that ball back up. That's why I love the ones that don't return to you. And slam. I'm really pushing through my heel and as hard as I can go. Think of something that really aggravates you and really slam it hard. All right, so those are your exercises. Again, it should take you about 45 seconds. And I don't know if anyone saw on the board, but let me show you what that last line says. It says, hope you can read it, how many burpees? What I want you to do is time yourself for 1 minute. See how many burpees you can do in 1 minute. When I talk about the burpee, you can do it 2 ways. All the way to the chest, hands down, rolling all the way down to the chest, up, land with your feet wider than your hands, and jump. Or you can do plank style. A little bit easier, a little less work on the lower back. Pop your feet out, feet wider than your hands, and then jump. So those are the 2 different options. You guys have a great workout. I really like this workout. It flew by. Let me know what you think. Visit me at fitnessonthego.ct.com. Have an awesome day.